The House with the Golden Windows. The little girl lived in a small, very simple, poor house on a hill, and she would play in the small garden. As she grew up, she was able to see over the garden fence and across the valley to a wonderful house high on the hill. And this house had golden windows, so golden and shining that the little girl would dream of how magic it would be to grow up and live in a house with golden windows instead of an ordinary house like hers. And although she loved her parents and her family, she yearned to live in such a golden house and dreamed all day about how wonderful and exciting it must feel to live there. When she got to an age where she gained enough skill and responsibility to go outside her garden fence, she asked her mother if she could go for a bike ride outside the gate and down the lane. After pleading, her mother finally allowed her to go, insisting that she kept close to the house and didn't wander too far. The day was beautiful, and the little girl knew exactly where she was heading. Down the lane across the valley, she rode her bike until she got to the gate of the golden house across the other hill. As she parked her bike and leaned it against the gate, she focused her eyes on the path that led to the house and then on the house itself, and was so disappointed as she realized that all the windows were plain and rather dirty, reflecting nothing other than the sad neglect of the house that stood derelict. She was so sad that she didn't go any further and turned, heartbroken. As she remounted her bike and glanced up, she saw a sight that amazed her. There, across the way on her side of the valley, was a little house, and its windows sparkled golden, as the sun shone on her little home. She then realized that she had been living in her golden house, and all the love and care she found there was what made her home the golden house. Everything she dreamed of was right there in front of her nose.
Thanks for watching. If you like this story, please share and like. Click on the left card to watch the next story in the series. Or, click on the right card to access all the stories in the series.